So today we're going to be learning about fractions. Can someone raise their hand and tell me what the objective says? Okay, Lonnie?
I am
Determining
which fractions are equivalent
Hold on 1 second, Lonnie. I thought that was the highlighter. Okay, so fractions are equivalent by representing
fractions and
partitioning
shapes into parts with equal areas.
equal areas, right, Angelina? Oh, it's okay. So going back to equivalent, what do you guys think equivalent means? What does it sound like or look like? Yeah.
It sounds like type of math things that you want to use in math.
Okay, yeah, so these are all math words, but what else does it sound like? Equivalent. Look at how it's spelled. What does it look like it's spelled like?
It looks like that book of me, our class, Mrs. Williams read, like the fractions are different, but they equal the same.
Equal. Yeah, you just said equal the same. So equivalent means equal, and you can remember it because it kind of looks like equal.
Oh yeah, it actually does.
Mm-hmm. And then, Jeremiah?
And when it's in the E, it's always tricky because when you have a cube, you have to add a U.
Yeah, whenever you have a Q, you have to have a U. Yeah, you're right, going back to English. And then partitioning is what we're going to be doing today. And partition is when you break up something into equal pieces. So if I had a rectangle and I wanted to break it into equal pieces, this is partitioning. Drawing a line, I partitioned it into 2 pieces.
Yeah, so it would be, and you told us this in the where you.
In the math lab?
Yeah, and you, like, if you draw you can actually like that if you draw a rectangle. Well, I'm not good at drawing, sorry.
It's okay.
It's okay, honey.
And you can do it into 4.
Yeah.
Just like drawing 2 lines.
So we're going to be doing some practice with that today, Lonnie. Awesome. I'm glad that you remember that for math fellows. So words in our word bank. Someone want to read it? The first one? Go ahead, Jocelyn. Congruent. So congruent is when something's the same, not the same size, or it is the same size or shape, sorry. So if something is the same shape or size, equivalent, what did we say that was? That's partition. What did we say equivalent? What does it look like?
Equal.
Equal. Yeah, Nicholas. What's the next one? Angelina? Fraction. So fraction are what all these are. These are fraction strips. Fractions when you have a numerator over a denominator. And we're going to talk about that. Half. What's half?
Half is where you cut something only one time.
You cut it one time. How many pieces are there total? 2. And then unit fraction is what we're going to learn today. Okay? So what I'm going to have you guys do is I'm going to have you write your name on a sticky note. And then what I want you to do is I want you to put the sticky note under the fraction that you would want to share a cookie of. So would you want to share 1/2 of a cookie, 1/4, or 1/8 of a cookie? Okay? So I'm going to pass these out. You guys, will you go get a pencil and then come sit back down?
Or can we also use a marker or not?
Well, you're going to need a pencil later. So if you would go ahead and get a pencil, that would be great, Lonnie. Thank you for asking. Oh, I'm sorry. You're welcome. Sorry, you have one? Okay, so you're writing your name on the sticky note and putting it underneath what fraction you would want. You're welcome. You're welcome. here, go ahead and go back to your seat on the carpet, please.
Wait, isn't it by most trees? This?
I don't know. It's a silent activity. We're going to talk about it later. Just put it where you would want, what you would want to share with someone. It's think about one cookie. How much would you want to share of that cookie? Alright guys, I'm going to give you 10 seconds to put it underneath your guess and then go sit down, okay? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, thank you guys. And we're going to come back to this, okay? So we'll talk about this in a little bit. But the first thing that I want us to do is I want you guys to turn and talk to someone next to you, and I want you to think about some time that you shared something with someone. So what you're asking yourself is, when you shared something, was it fair, and did you each get the same amount? So you guys can go ahead and turn. I'm going to give you guys 30 seconds to talk to your neighbor. You shared tacos too? So was what you were sharing fair? Did you guys get fair amounts?
We both had it.
So you guys got the same amount? Okay, you guys, someone raise your hand and tell me what your partner said. Jocelyn?
My partner said when she shared her turbos with someone and they each got 3.
She shared what with them?
Turbos.
Turbos? Oh, okay. And they each, how many were there total? But you gave each person 3, so you gave them each the same amount. Was that fair? Why is that fair? What if she gave one person 5 and the other person 2? Why wouldn't that be fair?
It wouldn't be fair because the other person gets more and the other person doesn't.
Yeah, someone gets more than the other person, right? Okay. So what we're talking about today is unit fractions. So unit fractions are one part of a whole. So all these circles are the same size, but what's different about them is that each one part of it is a different size. Like, what's shaded in this part? 1 out of how many?
16.
16, right, Nicholas? So the numerator is 1. The numerator is the top number. We're looking at one piece out of a total number of pieces today. And
8.
yeah, this one's 1 out of 8 total.
And the other one's 1 out of 2. The other one's out of 1 out of 4.
And 1/16, right.
Yeah.
So I want you guys to think, if Nehemiah and Savannah are sharing a candy bar, how much would each of them get? How many people are there? I see Mary Bell, she was holding up 2.
Yeah.
There's Nehemiah and Savannah, right? So who can come show me how much each person would get? Okay. Would they, that's close enough. Right there. So would they both get 2? This is one candy bar. Do they both get both of these pieces?
Yeah.
No, they they both, one, it's okay if I use the sample?
Yeah, the sentence now?
So Aiden and Jeremiah, they were sharing the chocolate chip one, and I split it into half, and they both have one piece.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Ani. If we split the candy bar in half, they don't get 2 pieces. There are 2 pieces total. They each get one. They each get 1 piece out of 2 pieces total. So who can use the sentence stem? Jeremiah?
Okay. If the candy bar is split in 2 halves, the fraction each student gets is 2.
Is that what the fraction is?
No.
What's the fraction, Jeremiah?
Fraction is 1 over 2.
1 over 2, or 1/2. Good. Good. So they each get half of the candy bar. So this is just a picture. This is just a picture of half. We've got a circle that's split in half. There's the number, and this is how it's written, 1/2. So these all 3 are the same thing. It's just different ways to show it.
It kind of looks like a Pokeball.
Oh, what?
It kind of looks like a Pokeball.
Yeah, it does look like a Pokeball. You're right. Okay. So, what if Nehemiah, Savannah, let's do it again. Nehemiah, Savannah, and Alexis were sharing a candy bar. How much would each of them get? Nicholas?
1/3.
1/3. Good. Can you come draw 1/3 for us?
I think one of them wouldn't get even.
Okay. So each person gets how much?
It's not even because she gets all of the end and she gets some of them and then
Nehemiah will get less.
yeah.
Okay, so what's wrong with these then?
Let me read.
They're not even.
I changed the color, so here. Oh, you want to erase it? That's fine. Nicholas wants to erase it. So what do they need to be? All the pieces need to be what?
No, that.
Equal. You were right, Angelina, the first time. Equal.
No, not equal.
I think it's close enough, guys. That's equal.
No.
It's hard to do. Okay, Nicholas. Thank you. Go sit down.
No,
Go
Nicholas.
sit down.
He just doing it
Hey.
on purpose.
All right. So each person gets how much?
One.
1 out of how many?
3.
3. So if the candy bar is split into thirds, the fraction each student gets is, Jeremiah?
1/3. What the what?
1/3. You're right the first time. Okay. Alright, so this is different ways to show 1/3. Even though these are different shapes, they're still broken up into 3 equal pieces.
It looks like a peace sign.
Look.
It does look like a peace sign.
I noticed something because that and then 1, 2.
Okay, thank you, Jeremiah. There's 3 corners, right? Alright, so the next one. Nehemiah, Savannah, Alexis, and Michael are sharing the candy bar. So how much is each person going to get?
1/4.
Can you stop shouting that?
Who hasn't come up here yet? Go ahead. Okay, so I heard someone say 1/4. So we need to break the candy bar into 4 pieces.
I have
Oh, here, let me put the microphone. There you go. Okay, so we've got 1 piece so far. Yep. 2. And then, yep. Okay. So, guys, what do you notice about how many lines she drew? Aiden?
She drew 3 lines for 4 pieces.
Yeah, she only drew 3 lines, but she still has 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. Good. So you draw one less line than there are pieces. So if the candy bar is split into 4s, Who wants to finish the sentence down?
Oh. Thank you. Thank you. They know, but
The fraction each student gets is what?
they'll be full.
Guys, let them do it. What fraction is that?
1
Okay.
or 1/4.
Or 1/4, right.
1/4.
So this is 1/4. Again, that's how you spell it, the number and a picture.
Oh my.
Okay, so I'm going to draw these ones for sake of time. There's Nehemiah. You guys count how many people, okay? Nehemiah, Savannah, Alexis, Michael, Arith, and Noel.
6.
Are sharing a candy bar. So there's 6 people, right? So how many lines am I going to draw?
6. 5.
5, right.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So I drew 5 lines, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces.
Even this.
Someone use, they're close enough. Okay. Someone, here, you go ahead and finish this. Why don't you say the sentence down?
If the candy bar is split into 6, the fraction each student gets is
1/6, right. Okay? So, again, we've got our picture, our fraction, and how we say it. And then the last one, you guys count how many people there are. Nehemiah,
8.
Savannah, Alexis, Michael, Arith, Noel, Avel, and Miss Foster. So how many people?
8.
How many lines am I going to do? 7, right. So there's my one in the middle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Wait, you should draw like one line and do a
Oh, I could have done it like that. Lonnie, I'm glad you pointed it out. I'm going to show you guys what he's saying real quick. Lonnie said I could have drawn 1, 2, 3, 4 lines and then did 1 in the middle. And that would have still given me 8 equal pieces. So either way. So this is where we go back to things are equivalent but not congruent. These aren't the same size and shape as these pieces, but there's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 total. So there's still 1/8. Yeah?
These 2 are bigger.
Well, that's just because of my drawing. I'm doing it really fast. If I was going to take my time and actually do it, they would be all, they're supposed to be all the same size, okay?
But it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the 1/8 fraction. Okay. So going back to our objective, I'm determining which fractions are equivalent. What's equivalent?
Even or plus?
Even or, what's it look like?
Equal.
Equal. By representing fractions and partitioning. What was partitioning? What did you guys do with the Hershey bar?
Split it into ones.
You split it. Yeah.
Yeah, you pretty much split it to like 9s or 100s.
So, partitioning is when you split a shape. So I'm going to give you guys baggies, and inside your baggie there's 6 pieces of paper. And we're going to pretend that these pieces of paper are graham crackers. And we're going to practice partitioning or splitting them into shapes. Okay? So I'm going to give you your baggie. I only want you to get one of these pieces of paper out, okay? Jeremiah, Fatima, Jocelyn, Maribel, Kiyoshi, Aiden, Angelina, Nicholas, and Lonnie. Yours is over here. Okay, so you guys are taking out one piece of paper.
And then you draw line up.
Nope, don't draw anything. Yet.
So we're getting
Okay, so everyone show me your one piece of paper. Where's your one piece of paper? Okay, so what I want you guys to do is I want you to fold this so it is folded into a half. I'm going to give you guys like 15 seconds to figure out how to fold this into a half. That's up to you. You choose which way.
Done. Mine wasn't perfect. It wasn't perfect when I did it.
Okay, can I get Lonnie and can I get Fatima to come up here? Okay, what do you guys notice about their two pieces of paper? Don't fold it again. No, Adrian, don't fold it again. Keep it how you had it. Guys, look up here. What do you notice about their two halves? Nicholas.
They're different ways.
They're different ways, right?
Lonnie's is like a book and hers is like a hot dog.
Exactly. Someone folded it like a hamburger and someone folded it like a hot dog. Are these, oh, it's okay. Are these both one half?
Yes. Stop.
Lonnie, don't lean on it, okay?
Oops. Sorry.
Are these both one half?
Yes.
Why are these both one half?
Because Fatima and me, you could tell she has 1, 2, and I have 1, 2. And
Exactly.
if I gave one of mine to Jeremiah and and Fatima gave one to Kyoshi, how many do we have left? Jeremiah has 1, and Kyoshi has 1, and Fatima and I have 1.
Yes, right, okay. So he's right. This is one whole, and each person put theirs into 2 pieces of the whole. Lonnie, stop leaning against it, please. So you guys, either way is okay because it's still equal pieces, right? So on yours, however you did yours, I want you to write on each piece of it. You guys can go back and sit down.
The fraction.
I want you to write the fraction. Yes, Nicholas. So you guys are writing, this is 1 half on each.
On each side?
Yep, because each piece is 1 of 2 total.
Are we going to keep these?
Yeah, you're going to put it back in your bag. Once you guys have your fraction written, go ahead and get out another piece of paper. No, you need 1 half on both pieces.
Is it okay if I put mine right here? Or do I have to actually put it in the bag?
You're going to end up putting them back in. Right now, I just want you to go ahead and get out your next piece whenever you've written it.
Put it on the bag. Is it 1, 2? This one's going to be 1 first, right? Or
Okay, once you guys have out your next piece of paper, I want to see it in the air.
just shake it.
It's okay if you write that. Okay, so you guys, we're going to try to figure out how to put this one into thirds. So we need 3 equal pieces out of this.
Mine wasn't equal. Does it have to be equal?
They have to be equal.
This one wasn't equal.
Yeah, they're close enough. I know that what you were trying to do. So how do you guys, does someone have an idea how we could possibly do this?
I'm showing. Right. If you just fold it like a hot dog, then if you fold it and do it, then.
Lonnie, why don't you go ahead and do that?
Oh yeah, that's all.
Don't do, not everyone drop it and look at Lonnie. Look what Lonnie did.
Sorry if mine doesn't turn out perfect.
Okay, so he folded his, and then he folded it again. And Lonnie, open it back up. How many pieces do you have?
3. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So you made 4s, which is perfectly fine. We're going to still do thirds, but Lonnie just went ahead and showed us how to make 4s. So why don't we go ahead and do that one, and we'll come back to thirds. So you guys, he folded it in half one way. Oh, Fatima, show yours. Hers is in 4s too, but hers looks different. Are they both in 4s?
Yeah.
So either way.
Fatima, good way.
So they're both equivalent, but they're not congruent because they're different shapes. Yep, and then on all your pieces, you're going to write 1/4 like you did on the half.
Like a D.
Like this graham cracker up here is in 4s. You know how to make that? Let me see.
I didn't make some.
Once you guys get
make the third one?
I want to wait for everyone, okay? So everyone get out a new clean sheet of paper and hold it up.
Oh, I figured it out.
Let me know you're ready.
I figured it out. Make a burrito.
Oh, Jocelyn, what are you doing? Come back over here. We're not cutting anything. No, put it in the recycling bin. I'm going to give you a new sheet. We're not cutting anything.
Miss, a burrito.
Okay, everyone have their new sheet of paper up?
Miss, when you do dirt, it comes out cold. But when you do it.
Okay, everyone have their piece of paper? Okay, so we've already done course. We've got to go back to thirds now. So I heard someone say something about a burrito, which is a way we can do it. So
All you have to do is do this.
Look what it came out as.
no, hold on. Guys, hold on.
That's a 4. All you gotta do is do it.
So Lonnie is almost there. He put his two ends together like this. Look, he did this, but those wouldn't be equal because if we opened it up, these pieces on the end would be smaller than the middle. So we've got to lay them on top of each other like a burrito.
A burrito.
So I wouldn't fold it down yet. I would just kind of roll your paper.
So like this?
So you have,
It's like this? Like a toilet paper.
you put the two ends together like this. Okay, Maribel, you got it. You can go ahead and write thirds. And then lay them on top of each other.
I can't make it equal. I cannot.
Okay, Lonnie, I'm going to come help you in just a minute.
Yeah.
Oh,
1, 2, 3.
So make like a burrito.
Did you
Oh, yours is
got it. Look at this. Look at this.
Make like a burrito.
You got it? Okay, if you got thirds, then go ahead and write 1/3 on each of them. Yeah?
I got it.
Okay. So once you got 1/3, put that in your, put it back in your bag and then get out a new sheet.
Oh, now we're doing 1/5.
Nope.
We already did 1/4.
I know, but we're not doing fifths.
Look what I did.
So you got 1, 2, 3. So write 1/3 on each of
I
them.
got it, miss, but I messed up on my first third.
It's okay, here. Alright, so once you have your new sheet of paper out, put it in the air.
Just shake it like you don't care.
Yep, shake it like you don't care.
Okay.
I put my hand in it. I don't care.
Okay. Alright, so we've done 1/2, 1/3, 1/4. We're going to do 6 now.
What?
Make 4 and then do it 2 more times.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, do it 1 more time.
Why don't we try that, Nicholas? So Nicholas said let's make 4 again. So take your new sheet of paper and let's go back and make 4. So you folded it in half once.
Make a burrito.
Oh, you've already got 6. Okay, Maribel.
Wait, what did she do?
Hold on. Maribel, do you want to come show everyone how you did that? Alright, you guys look up here. If you don't have it yet, look up here. So wait, hold on. Maribel, what was the first step?
I made 8.
Lonnie, I can't hear. She folded it in half, so she folded it in half this way, hamburger way.
Hamburger.
So she made her hamburger, and then what did you do? So not all the way to the end. She folded it again, not all the way to the end. You guys see how mine is?
Like this? I don't get it. Like this?
Nope. Nope. Like here, Milo. You have it. Fold it over, but don't bring it to the end. Yep, right there. And then what did you do, Maribel?
Miss, somehow I did 1/10.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you a new sheet of paper. Follow along.
Now, what do you do?
Okay, what was the first step?
Good job. I did it.
Alright, so hamburger style.
Like this?
Yep.
I got an 8.
You got an 8?
Again.
Okay, hamburger. 5, 6, 7,
Okay,
8.
then fold over the top, but don't go all the way to the bottom. Nope. Wait, what did you make, Jocelyn?
That's 8.
I got
So
10.
that you've already made your 8s. Go ahead and write 1 8 on them.
This is a 17.
17? You mean 16? Okay,
I got 110.
who doesn't? Shh, guys, stop. 1 second. I'm happy you guys are finding other ways to do it, but who doesn't have 6 still? If you don't have 6 still, I want you to stop what you're doing. Stop what you are doing. Get a new sheet of paper. Lonnie? Because you guys have to get 6, so I need you to go back and I want you to do 6. So we're going to do it, okay? So the first step we did was we folded it hamburger.
Hot dog.
Nope, hamburger.
Oh, wait. This is
Yep. Yep, because the other way would be really skinny like a hot dog. So hamburger first. Then you fold down the top part just a little bit. Don't bring it all the way down. And then bring the bottom up to the other side. And this will be 6. When you open it back up, you'll have 6 pieces.
I never like a hot dog.
But it's still 6, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh.
Okay?
Aha.
Once you've got 6, put it up and then get out your last sheet of paper.
Miss, it's still 8. Where's mine? Mine too.
Okay. Do you already have 8s? Let's stop.
I have a 10.
It's okay. But
Oh, I have 1. Got a 6.
it's okay. That's just because you had a little bit of extra, but that's fine. So now you've got 6. So you've got half and 4. No, Nicholas. What's kind of hard, huh? Alright. Once you guys have 6, I want you to get out your last sheet of paper and put it in the air. Some people might not have any more paper because they used them on something else.
Step on the paper.
You have 2.
Because you already had stuff in it.
Okay, the last one we're going to do is 8s. So everyone look up here. I see some people still writing. I'm going to wait until everyone has their clean sheet of paper in the air. Okay, I'll come back and help with 6. We're all doing 8s right now. If you need help with other ones, I'll come back and help you. But right now, we're using our last one. That's fine, Aiden. Just use one right now.
I am a snake.
That's fine. If you guys have an extra one, it's fine. Just hold on to it right now. We just need one. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to fold this one hot dog style.
I made a 16.
Okay, Nicholas, you need to be following along. This is the last sheet of paper you're going to get. Okay, well you didn't follow along because I just gave the first directions. So everyone show me your hot dog.
Hot dog? Is this hot dog?
That's hot dog, yep.
Is this hot dog?
I mean hamburger, sorry. That is, Aiden, you've got, I'm sorry, I said hot dog, I meant hamburger.
Is this hamburger?
Yep,
I made a
this way. Everyone, do this. Show me this. Jeremiah, yes. Show me this. Let me see. Let me see.
I got a big cheeseburger.
Okay, I see everyone's got it almost.
I made one, but different.
Yours is this way. Okay,
What are they supposed to make?
alright. Now we're going to fold it in half again. Everyone should have this right now. Fold it in half again.
Am I supposed to have this? Is there tiny cheeseburgers?
Look, yep. Tiny cheeseburger.
Like this?
And then one more time.
Which way? This way?
Yep.
Anyway.
Either way, it doesn't matter. You're still gonna get equal pieces. That's okay, that one's fine. It's still, how many pieces do you have total?
8.
8, so you still made 8, right? So it's fine. So once you guys have it in 8 pieces, go ahead and write 1/8 on each piece.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
It's okay, because there's, remember we said, even if they're not the same shape and size, they're still congruent, so it's fine, because you still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I have a much faster way.
Alright, that was the last one we were supposed to do, so once you have them all, please put them in your bag and ziplock your bag and hold it in there so I can come get it. We have one more thing to do. Here you go.
I got 10 before though.
Still need to do the 6.
Nope, we did 1/2, 1/4, 1/6, and 1/8. That's all we
Are you
did
taking
today.
Christmas? I had a 10.
6, that's what? Let's see. What do you have?
I had a
8 thirds,
10.
half, fourths. Oh, wait. Go ahead and put those in your bag. I'm going to give you guys about a minute to finish and have your bag in the air.
Miss, I have all the ones you made and a 10.
Okay. That's fine. I know some people were moved on and got some other ones. Okay.
Oh, we could have kept
1/6.
one.
Alright. Got Jeremiah.
Oh, in the air like
She made us.
There. Monty.
She made us.
Thank you.
I'm looking down. You're right. You are a fairy.
I told you I was.
Yes,
Alright,
she
Kyoshi.
She walked in.
Kyoshi, finish.
Not yet.
Okay, and then you guys go back to your spot on the carpet.
When are we going to go to our seat?
What?
When are we going to go to my seat?
Well, we're about to finish up.
Okay.
Okay. You've got your own additional stuff. Let me see your bag. Okay. Waiting. Is that an extra one, Jocelyn? Alright. Thank you, Fatima. Thank you, Maribel. Waiting patiently. Nicholas for waiting quietly.
Tired.
Alright, Yoshi. Aiden. Okay.
Unplug the white part.
Oh my goodness.
11. Chinese.
Okay.
Chinese. Konnichiwa.
So guys, look up here, please. 2 more minutes, guys. Please give me your attention.
Okay.
So what we said earlier was that fractions can be equivalent. What did we say equivalent was?
Equivalent was equal.
Equal, right?
Or a whole.
Which is the same amount, but not congruent. And we saw that when we made ours, because some people folded theirs differently. But this half is the same as this half. They're not the same shape, but they are the same amount of the graham cracker.
11/4. How is that 11?
It's not 11, it's 1.
11/44.
It's because the 1 is just kind of moved over a little bit. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you guys this question, and then you're going to have a chance to come up here and change your answer if you want to, okay?
Okay.
So remember this question, it was if you had 1 cookie, how would you want to share it? So think about what we just did. Would you want to share a half, a fourth, or an eighth? Well, how much would you want of it? So you guys go ahead. We're going to do this question first, and then you can come back and change this. So if you were in a group, would you rather be with 2 people sharing a cookie or 8 people sharing that same cookie? So the cookies are the exact same size. Would you rather share with 2 people or 8? So you guys turn and talk to your neighbor, and then you guys can move your sticky note if you want to. You don't have to, but if you think something differently now, and then you guys can go back and sit on the carpet, okay? Alright.
I would just do the same because
You can't do it yet.
Wait, yeah, Yoshi, go back and talk to Nicholas first. Tell him why you were there.
2. Yeah, me too. 1 second because just like what I have.
Because why?
Look, with the two cookies, if you split it in half, you get 1 8 is like this.
Melanie, what did you have at the beginning?
1, 2, and
1.5?
I'm staying with 1.
Why are you saying 1.5?
Because I don't want them, you won't have any for yourself because if you have 8 people, and if you give it 8, you'll only have like a crumb.
A little piece, right? And then if you share it with 2 people, how many pieces do you get a bigger piece?
So I disagree with the order on it. Why not?
Alright, once you guys have changed yours, go back and sit down, please. Wait for directions. That's fine. It's still under 1/2.
Hey, don't put my name.
Alright. Miss Williams, do you want them to go back to their seat?